When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Check pass. Come on.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
65.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 55 yards. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Commanders 7, Bengals nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Out to the left, he's got Sample there. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Burrow. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Go, Reed, go. Get it.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Cowboy 80.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Daniels. Flush to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And that's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. To the air goes Daniels. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Here's 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos.
Now Daniels. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Commanders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown. and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. Oh, some strong running. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Here's Burrow. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
11 MT.
From the gun, a give to Brown. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Gotta go. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. 11.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On one, ready?
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
11 MT, Tate. 11.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
11.
An inside give, Brown. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are back within a score.
Let's get set.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Recovered by the receiving team.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Seibert on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
This makes the score Commanders 21, Bengals 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
11.
Burrow will throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Here we go.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Pick over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
60 average.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Robinson up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Let's go.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw is Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Daniels looking to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Noah Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early, so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's got a man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's something, some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, you know, that you see sometimes when they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
12, 11 empty. 11 empty. 12.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go, here we go.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball. Oh, a first mistake for them in the ball game as it's intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now a short one to Gesicki. He's got room to roam. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
11 mighty. 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, 11.
To the air again, Burrow. His throw incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
11. Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Brown. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
The penalty gets them half the distance closer, but they'll still need to come up with something on 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Commander's 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Come on.
Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a 1st down. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll run with Robinson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Here now, 2nd and goal. Robinson with another carry. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Not saying 19.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Ben Sinnott from 6 yards away. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Daniel's going to try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Throwing, Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Here we go. 11.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. To throw, Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here we go, 1st and goal. They give it to Brown. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Burrow. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
MT tape. 11 MT tape. Gun.
A final shot now for Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively now, one more play to stop. What are they looking for?
You want to take away their #1 running option that you scouted and take away their #1 receiver and see if someone else can beat you.
On 2.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading triple zeros. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And, he stopped short of the goal line, and the defense celebrates as they've won the football game. Well, this one was certainly one to remember. At the end, they get the touchdown.